What's up, friends? Brandon here. You're watching the Scale Racing channel. Wishing you all a happy new year. Hope you guys had a good holiday season. Hopefully Santa Claus brought you some goodies. And tonight is race night. We've got some unfinished business from 2021. We're going to send these 15 Fast and Furious cars by Mattel down the track, find out which one out of this grouping is the fastest. And this is going to be our race order for tonight. Rules of the race: if you gap, you're gone. If it's close, we'll swap lanes, run them again. The car with two distinct wins or the bigger beat will go on to the next round. And of course, for the final, I'm looking for best 3 out of 5. And since 2 of the cars I picked didn't fit on the track, I'm going to go ahead and throw in the GT40 just to make it a little bit interesting. We're going to give the Ghibli the bye run for the first round. And the GT40 sits in the 41 to 50 gram weight class in that empty spot right there. So he's sitting right about maybe a little beyond 25% as far as speed goes in the 50 to 41 gram weight class. So as we see this race progress, we'll kind of get an idea where these cars are going to fall in the bracket. And of course, after the race is over with, the winner is going to go on to take on the current gatekeeper, which is Snoke. Are you with me? Well, let's go. And one quick thing to take note of: the Honda S2000 was barely fitting in the Hot Wheels down ramp, and it was also a very, very tight fit in the orange track. I sent all these cars down dry just to see how they do, and this guy was unfortunately extremely slow due to that tightness going down the ramp. So what I did was I sanded the wheel lips off of the wheels on each side. Basically what I did is I just put some sandpaper on a flat table, and I kind of just got rid of that wheel lip with a little bit of 400 grit sandpaper. I did not sand the bottom of the wheels, just the sides, just to give him a little bit more clearance so he doesn't get caught up going down this track. I don't think it's going to give him any advantage whatsoever, but it's certainly going to help him get down that track a little bit faster than it was when he had the wheel lips on it. And also, every one of these cars have been worked with graphite. I went ahead and touched up the GT40 as well, so they're all running on fresh graphite. I gave each one of them 2 laps down the track just to break in the graphite and get them ready for the race. First race of round number 1. On your marks, get set, go! Local Motors. He just put a gap on the Charger. That's a one and done. The Dodge Charger Daytona, driven by Scoop Dively. On your marks, get set, go! Pretty tight race. Finish line calls it for Dom's Charger. Dom's Charger with the advantage in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go! Looks like Daytona had him at the bottom of the hill, but Dom drove around him on the big end. Let's check the beat. Two wins by the Black Charger is going to move him on to the next round. And the 69 Ford Mustang Fastback is the crowd favorite, driven by Ghost Driver, Robert Hurley, Northern Roads Racing, Shane Parker, Fred G, DXP Racing, Pedro Ramos, Bob Jones, David Griffith, Brian Creasy, Boy Racing, and Extreme Diecast Racing. Bloodhound 122 driving the 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. On your marks, get set, go! Oh man. The Mustang, proving why he's popular, just put the Roadrunner to bed early. The 1970 Ford Escort RS 1600 Mark I, driven by Hot Wheels Time Trials. On your marks, get set, go! Corvette. Out in front early, stays out in front. Another one and done. The Honda S2000 driven by Encount and Blue Line Racing. The 96 Mitsubishi Eclipse driven by Drew Diecast plus Jeter, King Nissan, and Smooth Cruise. Battle of the Imports. On your marks, get set, go! Oh man. S2000 just completely dusted the Eclipse. The 1970 Dodge Charger driven by Mr. Mom's Racing. On your marks, get set, go! Pretty close race. Victoria taking it by about a fender. The Ford Victoria with the advantage in lane number 4. On your marks, get set, go! Charger drove around him on the big end. We're gonna have to check the beats. Checking the video, looks like the Charger had about 2/3 of a car beat in the second race. It's going to move them on to the next round. The Maserati Ghibli, driven by Rez Wheels, Jet Young, GNR Vintage Diecast Racing, Norman Verne Racing, and Your Nightmare Racing. The Maximus Charger, driven by Elevation Diecast Racing. Last race, round number 1. On your marks, get set, go! GT40. Lighter car taking the win. That was right at a car length. We'll go ahead and run them again. GT40 with the advantage in lane number 4. On your marks, get set, go! A little bit closer race. GT40 pulling out 2 wins. He'll be moving on to the next round. Round 1 in the books. Winners on the inside, losers on the outside. Round 2 starts off with the Local Motors Rally Fighter in lane number 4 versus a 1970 Dodge Challenger RT in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go! Oh, it's the Charger. With more big end. Wasn't quite a car length though. Let's run them again. Dodge Charger with the advantage in lane number 4. On your marks, get set, go! More of the same.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Dom's Charger moving on to the next round. Next up in lane number 4, we've got the 1969 Ford Mustang Fastback versus the 1966 Chevy Corvette in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go! Oh, Mustang. With gappage on the Corvette. One and done. It's the Honda S2000 in lane number 4 and the 1970 Dodge Charger in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go! Oh, that was a tight race. Finish line's calling it for the Honda. Honda S2000 with the advantage in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go! I think the Charger, he needs a warm-up lap. Let's check the beats. Dodge Charger looks to me like he had a win in both of those races. The first one was pretty close, but the second one was undisputable. He'll be moving on. Last race of round number 2, it's the Maserati Ghibli in lane number 4 and the GT40 in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go! Oh, Ghibli. Out in front by a fender. Let's rack them up again. Maserati Ghibli with the advantage in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go! No doubt about it that time. Almost a full car length. Maserati moving on to the next round. And that's the end of round number 2. Winners on the right, losers on the left. First race of round number 3, we got the 1970 Dodge Charger RT in lane number 4 versus the 1969 Mustang Fastback in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go! Oh, it's the Mustang. Almost a full car length. We'll go ahead and run them again. 69 Mustang with the advantage in lane number 4. On your marks, get set, go! Oh man. Complete shutout. Mustang moving on to the final race. Next up, we got the 1970 Dodge Charger in lane number 4 and the Maserati Ghibli in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go! It's the Ghibli. By about half a car length. The Ghibli with the advantage in lane number 4. On your marks, get set, go! Looks like about the same beat in both lanes. He'll be going on to see the Mustang for the final. Round 3 is done. Winners on the right, losers on the left. Maserati versus Mustang. First, let's see who takes third place. And then there were 2 Chargers, both battling it out for the number 3 spot on the podium. Dom in lane number 4 and the Gray 70 Charger in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go! Pretty close race. But Primer Gray's got the legs. Primer Gray 70 Charger in lane number 4 with the advantage. On your marks, get set, go! Just edging him out by a wheel. Wins. That's going to give him the number 3 spot on the podium. Race final, we got the 69 Ford Mustang Fastback in lane number 4 and the Maserati Ghibli in lane number 5. Who'd have thunk it? On your marks, get set, go! Mustang. Looks like he was out in front by about a fender. 69 Mustang with the advantage in lane number 5. Remember, I want to see best 3 out of 5. On your marks, get set, go! Oh, the Ghibli punches back. Swapping up wins. We move on. Going to lanes 2 and 3. The Mustang in lane number 2, the Ghibli in lane number 3. On your marks, get set, go! Mustang. Taken by about a wheel. Mustang in lane number 3 with 2 wins under its belt. On your marks, get set, go! Shoo-wee, okay. Finish line calls it for the Maserati. Let's check the video. Race number 4, Ghibli taking it by about a bumper. We move on. Going back to lanes 4 and 5. Winner of this one takes the overall for the night. On your marks, get set, go. Finish line calls it for the Ghibli. Look pretty close. Let's check the video. Yes, indeed, it is the Ghibli taking the overall win for the night. It is the fastest of the Fast and Furious. There you have it, the Maserati Ghibli taking the overall win for tonight. Congratulations going out to Rez Wheels, Jet Young, GNR Vintage Diecast Racing, Norman Verne Racing, and Your Nightmare Racing for picking this car for the win. Second place going to the 1969 Ford Mustang Fastback. And third place to the 1970 Dodge Charger. You're next. Tonight's race winner, the Maserati Ghibli, going up against Snoke. He is the current gatekeeper into the stack. On your marks, get set, go. Oh, Ghibli drives around him. Taking the first one. Maserati with the advantage in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go. Snoke punches back. Let's check the beats. Next car up is the Ghibli versus the gold Murata Stalker. On your marks, get set, go. Maserati clicks off another one. Maserati with the advantage in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go. No doubt, getting around the Murata Stalker. Moving on up. Ghibli in lane number 4, the Evil Eye in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go. It's the Ghibli. And it's the Maserati clicking off another win. Maserati with the advantage in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go. Without a doubt that time, over half a car length, he soldiers on. It's the Maserati versus the Johnny Lightning 69 Camaro Black with Flames. This is his first defense, and he still has unworked wheels. On your marks, get set, go. Pretty tight race. Go. Pretty tight race. Finish line's calling it for the Ghibli. Ghibli with the so-called advantage in lane number 5. On your marks, get set, go. Looks like the Camaro that time. Go. Looks like the Camaro that time. Let's check the video for the beats. That last one, very close. I'm going to give it to the Black with Flames Camaro. He had about half a wheel in that second race. And Ghibli did not have quite as much of a gap on him in the first one. So the Maserati Ghibli taking the 11th spot overall out of my entire collection of fast cars in the stack. All right, I ran the rest of these kids off camera. Mustang coming in right below the Ghibli, both of these guys making it into the stack, and the Evil Eye now sitting on the bubble at the bottom of the stack. In the Primer Gray Dodge Charger in the 62 to 51 gram weight class, coming in the number 6 spot below the 69 Johnny Lightning Camaro, the hot rod version. And a few spots down from him is Dom's Charger, right below that Murata Stalker. And this was kind of a surprise. In the same weight class, we've got the Ford Victoria coming in right below the Classic Packard. And we've got the Plymouth Roadrunner now on the bubble in that weight class. And in the 41 to 50 gram weight class, we've got the GT40 actually made it up about 4 or 5 spots from where he was at previously. I guess he just needed a little bit of dust to wake him up a little bit. And the Honda S2000 just barely edging him out, not being able to get past the AMG down there. And those are all the cars that were able to make it into the stack and the display out of this showing. Not too bad. These cars down here didn't make it in either one. And these cars are now out of the display. And that's all I got for you tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for a little while. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Make sure you don't miss any of my upcoming races. Until next time, y'all stay healthy. Have fun racing. And a little preview for what's coming up next on Scale Racing Channel, JDM1, 32 cars. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. That way you know when these are going down the track. And it's coming.